So I woke up this morning about 8 o'clock and I had this one female. You guys remember the flag situation? There's the flag. You see, show me the flag. So what I do is I take a flag and I put it on the cages with the females that look like they're going to lay their eggs soon, and then I check them frequently. Show them, see. Because right now the Tegus come out in the morning and bask, get the early sun, ready to eat. Now they want to eat everything, so as soon as they see people. So I woke up and I've set up everything. I went to my flag case. I brought my first stick. I got my second stick. I got my hoe and my grabber. I've got my box. As you guys that have been watching our videos know how this works. So what happened is, look, I walked over. There she is. See the eggs? Some are in the middle of the nest, some are in the bottom of the nest, so I gotta obviously harvest them all. The first trick I have to do is get a female that just laid eggs away from her eggs. Now, if you catch them while they're still laying eggs, they're in this weird trance mode where they don't really move a lot. But she looks like she's out of that trance mode. Now again, you guys that are not used to wild animals, you got to be careful and gentle, but you still got to be strong because she can bite the crap out of you. So again, for you young guys that are watching that go, oh, you're so rough, we've heard that. Oh yeah, I'm a terrible person, I know. But if you leave the eggs in, the ants will eat them, she will eat them, or we have what's called scarlet snakes that'll literally suck the yolk right out of the egg, and then you get there and all you got's these empty shells. It's a weird thing. You guys that are in Florida know what a scarlet snake is. Not a scarlet king, but a scarlet snake. Perfect. Egg still got a little afterbirth on it. Uh-oh. This one's already leaking, so an ant or she scratched it. Yep, you see the little hole? I'm gonna turn it upside down and cover it with see, I don't know if she scratched that with her feet while she was walking, or again an ant or a snake came and bit it. But what I'll do is I'll get a little piece of tape and cover it, and the egg will hatch, believe it or not, because it's still protected. But what you're looking for when you pick a nice egg is a nice full chunky egg that's not, the shell shouldn't feel like a plastic bag. It should feel kind of leathery. That's perfect egg. I've already pre-made the egg box, vermiculite that's wet down 50-50, so half vermiculite, and then the same weight in vermiculite is the same weight in water. These are what's called Chicoan whiteheads. Some people call them giant tegus. Some people mistakenly call them Argentine black and whites, which they are not. Argentines, totally different. We looked at that in the last video. Now, some people ask, why did she lay them all around? Because again, this is not a perfect science. And guys, you got to understand, the reason that a female will lay, she looks like she's probably laid over 25, 35 eggs, is the reason they lay so many is because in the wild, some of them are what's called feeder eggs. What a feeder egg is eggs that nourish the other eggs. So when you have a whole batch of eggs, like we have here, the ones in the middle will usually live, and the ones toward the outside will dry up, rot, and feed the other ones nourishment, heat, moisture, all the humidity that the other ones need. In the wild, if a female lays 30 eggs, maybe 10 of them will hatch. Woo! There's a lot of eggs here, guys. Now again, ideally for you guys that are potential Tegu breeders, you shouldn't really wait this long to harvest them. I should have checked them last night. I was up in the middle of the night tossing and turning, thinking about my Tegus. I should have came out here at 3, 4 in the morning and harvested them. I was lazy. I was tired from church. So these are our first batch of the year. This is very early. We rarely get them this early. And the winter, it wasn't really a mild winter, but it wasn't a very cold winter as we had a few years ago in Florida. We had a few weeks where it was into the 40s and a few days into the upper 30s, but overall it was a good winter for Tegu breeding. So in about 65 days, anywhere between 65 and 70, depending on how the incubator varies in its temperature, I try to keep it set at about 83. Well, it wasn't as big a batch as I thought it was. All right, well, that looks like it's about it. Let's get a count here, guys. See what the first batch of eggs is. 1, that's probably bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Ara, would you grab that for me, babes? It's a respectable litter, but the giant, I have some big females that have laid 40, 45 eggs. I'll take 29. I don't certainly mean to complain about it. Now what's going to happen is we're going to put the female back, and she's in her brain going to think, well, I still got to take care of my eggs. So she's going to go under there. She's going to be very protective. She'll probably start eating in another day. I'll start fattening her up again. Now a lot of people ask me, do they double clutch? Like some snakes double clutch. Tegu's never double clutch. At least I've never had them double clutch, so we don't have to worry about that. She's now done her job for the year. Good job, sweetheart. Show. Pretty female, stumpy tail. It's all deflated, but still, you can see that she's still got good thick bone showing. So she'll be fine. Great job, girl. I'll double up on her feed now so she can start nourishing for next year. So guys, again, if you're waiting for Tegus, there they are. We'll have a bunch coming out starting in 65 days. Where does that bring us to? About mid-June? April, May, June?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. God bless you. Woofs.